The Mets currently have the second best record in baseball and look to be well on their way to their first postseason appearance in 6 years. But regardless of how this year plays out, keeping the roster together for the 2023 season is going to cost Steve Cohen the big bucks. New York Post's Mike Puma is here to explain it to us because I'm terrible at math, y'all. Mike, let's get into the numbers, and let's start with the estimated 2023 starting pitching rotation and bullpen's total salary. That's a lot. I'm breathing hard here. Can you break that down to us, please?
Yeah, it's a lot, and the number we came up with when trying to figure this out yesterday, just to keep the starting rotation together, this unit they have now with DeGrom, Scherzer, Bassett, Carrasco, Taijuan Walker. We came up with $143 million potentially just on the rotation alone, and that's more than 14 teams' current payrolls. So, and then you ask about the bullpen. That number we came up with another $44 million, highlighted by Edwin Diaz, who stands to make in that $20 to $25 million neighborhood as next year. Coming off of a free agent winter.
Those are some big numbers right there. And the Mets infield has produced big numbers so far this year as well. So what's the estimated infield salaries for next season?
Well, we have at $89 million, and you have to realize that also includes the fact they're going to be paying Robinson Cano and it's really dead money, but for the purposes of this, we put it in with the infield because he's an infielder. They're paying Robinson Cano $20 million next year not to play in the final year of his contract. But, you have Francisco Lindor there who's making over $30 million a year. And then Pete Alonso's looking at a big raise in arbitration, and Jeff McNeil. So, yeah, that number we came up with was $89 million for the infield.
I'm still stuck on $20 million not to play baseball. That's wild to me. So let's go on to the rest of the team. Let's talk about the outfield, the catchers, and the DH position. What's their estimated salaries, and who stays and who goes?
Yeah, outfield, we came up with $52 million. The big decision there being Brandon Nimmo, who's a free agent, and the Mets have communicated to Nimmo over the All-Star break that they want to keep him. So, that's probably going to cost them $20 million a year. And the catcher position, it's not too bad at $15 million with, Nito and McCann, and you have certainly Francisco Alvarez on the horizon. The DH position right now, it's not a lot. You have Daniel Vogelback, who's under team control for next year. You're talking about a couple of $1 million there. But as far as who stays and who goes, I think the one to watch will be James McCann, certainly, because, you look at that catching position, and he's kind of underperformed there. And you have Francisco Alvarez, your top prospect, who's you would think is going to bust through in 2023 and at some point become your starting catcher.
Mike, I'm staring at you like I used to stare at my 10th grade math teacher. Just like you just broke those numbers down with ease, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.